Come to e-lesson on need of defibrillators, circuit diagram of AC defibrillators. Upon completion of the period, the student able to know fibrillation, defibrillation, AC defibrillator, DC defibrillator, comparison between AC and DC defibrillators. A defibrillator as shown in the slide. Fibrillation. The rapid spread of action potentials over the surface of the atria causes these two chambers of the heart to contact together and pump blood through the two atria ventriculars walls into the ventricles. So first of all, you have to know the fibrillation. The rapid spread of action potentials over the surface of the atria causes these two chambers of the heart to the contact together and pump blood through the two atria ventriculars walls into the ventriculars. After a critical time delay, the powerful ventricular muscles are synchronously activated to pump blood through the pulmonary and systemic circulatory system. A condition in which this necessary synchronism is lost is known as a fibrillation. A condition in which necessary synchronism is lost is known as a fibrillation. Atrial and ventricular fibrillation. During the fibrillation, the normal rhythmic contractions of either the atria or the ventricles are replaced by irregular switching of the muscular wall. Fibrillation of the atrial muscles is called atrial fibrillation. Fibrillation of the ventricles is known as a ventricular fibrillation. Normal rhythm of the contraction either by atria or ventricles are replaced by irregular switching of the muscle walls is known as a fibrillation. If the irregular of functioning of the atria, then atrial fibrillation. If the irregular functioning of the working of the ventricles is known as a ventricular fibrillation. Fibrillating atria and irregular ventricular action can be quite traumatic for the patient. Ventricular fibrillation is far more dangerous. In this condition, ventricles are unable to pump the blood. Within 5 minutes or less after the attack or irreversible brain damage and death will occur. So ventricular fibrillation is more dangerous if the blood is not pumping from the ventricles, then brain damage or heart damage will occur. Then within 5 minutes heart attack will and irreversible brain damage and death will be occur. Introduction to the defibrillators. Defibrillators are devices that apply sharp electrical shocks to the heart. 1. When it is beating becomes dangerously rapidly. Second, or chaotic. The shocks can be restored normal heart rhythms before the malfunctioning heart. Otherwise, the heart suffers. Sudden cardiac arrest, a seizure then can lead to death within minutes. Need of defibrillator. A defibrillator is an electron device that creates a sustained myocardial depolarization of the patient heart in order to stop the ventricular fibrillation or atrial fibrillation. So here a defibrillator is a electronic circuit or electron device that creates a sustained myocardial depolarization of the patient heart in order to stop irregular fibrillation of the ventricles or arterial fibrillation. Ventricular fibrillation is a serious cardiac emergency resulting from asynchronous contraction of the heart muscles. Ventricular fibrillation can be converted to more efficient rhythm by applying a high voltage shock to the heart. Whenever ventricular fibrillation can happen, that can be converted into more efficient rhythm by applying a high voltage shock to the heart. This sudden surge of voltage across the sudden surge of voltage across the heart causes all muscle fibers to contact simultaneously. Whenever sudden shock is given with the defibrillator device, the muscles fibers to contact simultaneously. The fibers may then respond to the normal physiological pacemaker pulses. The instrument for administering the electric shock is called defibrillator. The instrument for administering the electric shock is called defibrillator. So here electric shock is giving through the defibrillator. One is arranged on the right hand shoulder. Another is below the heart on the left side. That causes the ventricular fibrillation. Irregular fibrillation makes the fibrillation of the ventricles. Types of defibrillators. Defibrillator has following types. One is AC defibrillator and DC defibrillator. Defibrillator as shown in the slide. The pedals giving a high voltage shock to the patient. On the chest, the two pedals are arranged. A high voltage shock with a short duration of time that causes the ventricular fibers will function. A defibrillator. A typical defibrillator. Two pads of the electrical shocks. It's just shown like iron boxes. But the pads which gives the high voltage shock to the patient with a short duration time by arranging these pads on the top of the chest. Defibrillator monitor. AC defibrillator. AC defibrillator is the earliest and simplest type of defibrillator. It consists of a step-up transformer with various tappings on the secondary side. AC supply, switch, fuse, switch operating with the time circuit, various tappings on the secondary side, two electrodes, an electronic timer circuit connected to the primary of a transformer. The timing device may be a simple capacitor and resistor network or a monostable multivibrator circuit which is triggered by a foot switch or by push button switch. For reasons of safety, The secondary coil of the transformer should be isolated from earth so that there is no shock risks. For internal defibrillation, the voltages are in the range of from 60 volts to 250 volts are given. Summary: we have discussed about fibrillation, defibrillation, AC defibrillator. Phase: fibrillation is the process of during which synchronous action of atria and ventricle takes place. Asynchronous action of atria and ventricles takes place. Both conditions takes place. Fourth, none of the above. The answer is 2. Asynchronized action of the atria and ventricles takes place. The two types of fibrillations are ventricular fibrillation and atrial fibrillation. Third, both 1 and 2. Fourth, none of the above. The answer is 3. So, two types of fibrillations are there: atrial fibrillation and ventricular fibrillation. So, our answer is third one, both 1 and 2. The fibrillation which is more dangerous is ventricular fibrillation, atrial fibrillation. Third, both 1 and 2. So, fourth, none of the above. So, ventricular fibrillation is more dangerous. So, answer is 1. Fourth one, the instrument used to administer electrical shock is fibrillator. 2, defibrillator. Third, both 1 and 2. Fourth, none of the above. Our answer is the instrument used to administer electric shock is defibrillator. So it is a device which makes the irregular fibrillation can be eliminated in the ventriculars. The frequently asked questions: state the need of defibrillator. List the types of defibrillator. Third one, explain the operation of AC defibrillator. Next topic is DC defibrillator. Comparison between AC and DC defibrillator. DC defibrillators. Unlike AC defibrillator, the DC defibrillator would not produce undesirable side effects. At the same time, it produces normal heartbeat effectively. Here, the ventricular fibrillation is terminated by passing a high energy shock through discharging capacitor to the exposed heart. DC defibrillator circuit, which consists of a primary winding and secondary winding. The primary winding is of T2, excited with the AC signal of 230 volts 50 Hz through the switch, which is having a T1 transformer of a primary of winding. So we can tapping the position, then voltage can be monitored by voltmeter. On the secondary side of this T2 transformer, there is a detector, A and B terminals, oil filled capacitor 16 microfarads, and their symbols, plus and minus symbols are shown. Then inductor L, it is connected to the electrode. The figure shows a defibrillator circuit. The output voltage transformer T2 is rectified by a diode rectifier. In a position A, the switch is connected to the oil-filled capacitor. In this A position, the capacitor charges to auto transformer voltage of T1. During delivery of shock to the patient, the switch is changed to the position B and the capacitor is C is uh, capacitor is discharged across the arc. An indicator L and a inductor L is placed in one of the electrodes leads so that the discharge from the capacitor is slowed down by induced the counter voltage. The success of depolation depends upon the energy stored in the capacitor. The comparison between the AC and DC defibrillators. AC defibrillator, it is the earliest and simplest type of defibrillator. It consists of a input to step-up transformer. Whereas the DC defibrillator, it has a large circuit compared with the AC defibrillator. It consists of input auto transformer and capacitor. AC defibrillator applied voltage is 250 to 750 volts. Its defibrillator only ATM. Undesirable side effects are more low cost. Whereas DC defibrillator applied voltage is 1000 to 8000 volts. It defibrillates ventriculars also. Undesirable side effects are less high cost. Summary. We discussed about DC defibrillator, comparison between the AC and DC defibrillator. Yes, the applied voltage in DC defibrillator is 10 volts, B 8000 volts, C 100 volts, D none of the above. Our answer is applied voltage in defibrillator is 8000 volts. The frequently asked questions explain the operation of DC defibrillator, distinguish between AC defibrillator and DC defibrillator. Next topic is dialysis machine. On the completion of the period, you will be able to know about function of the kidneys. Artificial kidney dialyzer, hemodialyzer, portable kidney machine. Function of the kidneys. The main function of the kidneys is to form urine out of the blood plasma. This consists of two processes. The removal of waste products from blood plasma, the regulation of the composition of the blood plasma. Kidney diagram. The kidney diagram consists here, it's shown in the slide. Renal artery, aorta. Aorta is the main blood carrying vessel in the human body. It is connected to the two kidneys. Interior vena cava. Next, from the kidneys, ureter, urine bladder, urethra. These are various parts of the kidney diagram. Kidneys. All of your blood is filtered through your kidneys in about 5 minutes. Connected to bladder through two ducts called ureters. Drains urine into your bladder. artificial kidneys. Intermediate treatment with mechanical device like the artificial kidney will reduce accumulation of waste products and water in the blood. By effectively removing these materials from the blood, the artificial kidney replaces the function of the natural kidney and is able to keep the patient close to the normal condition. An artificial kidney is a dialyzing unit which operates outside the patient's own body. It receives the patient blood from the cannulated artery via plastic tubing. The return of the dialyzed blood by another plastic tube to appropriate vein. Dialyzer. The dialyzer is the part in which the treatment is actually takes place and where the blood is freed from the waste products. It is the meeting point of two circuits, one in which the blood circulates and the other in which dialysis fluid flows. Hemodialyzer. Hemodialyzer machine is used for the productions of warm dialysate which is then circulated through an external dialyzer assembly. It also controls the cycling of blood from patient through the artificial kidney, that is dialyzer, and back to the patient. The functions of the hemodialysis machine. The hemodialysis machine performs the 5 basic functions. 1. Mixes and dialysate. Monitor the dialysate. Pumps the blood and control the administration of anticoagulants. Monitors the blood for the presence of air and dripped chambers pressures. Monitors the ultrafiltration rate. Here the diagram shows in the slide. Blood removed from the vein of the patient hand. It is by plastic tube. It is connecting the arterial pressure monitor and blood pump, heparin pump to prevent clotting. It is connected to the dialyzer uniform pressure monitor. Then dialyzer machine. It is the outside machine which perform the artificial kidney function. After filtering of the blood, the waste products are removed here. Air detector clamp, the venous pressure monitor, air trap and air detector. The clean blood returns to the body through the plastic tubes and it is connected to the another vein of the body. Then this is the blood collection and analyzing of the dialyzing of the blood, and again it is returned to back onto the patient's body. So how they collect the blood from the veins of the patient body on the hand. Here from dialysis machine it is connected to the vein. From the vein it is connected to the dialysis machine. In middle it is compressed the vein One way it is connected to the dialysis machine for purification of the blood. That means dialyzing of the blood and waste products are removed in the dialysis machine. That is the artificial function of the kidney. Then after waste products are removed, the clean blood is again back onto the patient vein connected from the dialysis machine. How hemodialysis works? In hemodialysis, blood is allowed to flow a few ounces at a time through a special filter that removes the wastes and extra fluids. The clean blood is then returned to the body, removing the harmful wastes and extra salt and fluids, helps control the blood pressure and keep the proper balance of the chemicals like potassium and sodium in the body. When your kidney fail, harmful wastes build up in our body. Your blood pressure may rise and your body may retain excess fluid and not make enough red blood cells. When this happens, you need treatment to replace the work of your failed kidneys. Getting vascular access ready. One important step before starting hemodialysis is preparing a vascular access, a site on body from which blood is removed and returned. The vascular access should be prepared weeks or months before starting dialysis. It will allow easier and more efficient removal and replacement of blood with fewer complications. Dialysis machine. The dialysis machine is about size of dishwasher. This machine has three main jobs: pump blood and watch the flow for safety, clean wastes from blood, watch blood pressure and the rate of fluid removal from the body. The dialyzer is a large canister containing thousands of small pipes through which blood is passed. Dialysis solution, the cleaning fluid, is pumped around these pipes. The structure of the dialyzer as shown in the slide: blood inlet, the header, tube shot, solution outlet, fibers and jacket, solution inlet, blood outlet. In that the machine is an artificial kidney which remove all the waste products from the blood. The clean blood will come out from the dialysis machine. The pipers allow the wastes and extra fluids to pass from the blood into the solution, which carries them away. The dialyzer is sometimes called an artificial kidney. Blood pump. Blood pump is used in dialysis machine, usually of peristaltic type. It is designed to give blood flow rate of 50 to 350 ml per minute. Arterial and venous needles. Arterial and venous needles are used from the plastic tube from dialyzer. Here connected to the arterial and venous needle. So from the vein, it is connected to the dialyzer through the plastic piping for dialyzing of the blood. Portable kidney machine flow diagram as shown in the slide. Blood system, pump, dialysis machine, dialyzer system. It consists of vacuum, regulator, ultrafilter collector, accumulator. Then it is under the chemical periodical canister, which collects the wastage, the pumping. Portable kidney machine flow diagram. In the above figure, the blood circuit is on the left and the dialyzer fluid circuit is to the right. The dialysate is drawn from the dialyzer into the pump canister. First, an accumulator, which is a reservoir to expand and contact with the pulsation of the pump. Then to an ultrafiltration valve, which creates a negative pressure on the on-flow line to the dialyzer, and finally to the inflow of the dialyzer. The accumulator and ultrafiltrate reservoirs do not function when the tank is in the circuit, but are essential for use without the tank. Blood flow to the machine is simple, coming from the patient into the blood pump ventricle to the inflow of the dialyzer, out of the dialyzer to the bubble catcher and returning to the patient. Summary: we have discussed function of the kidneys, artificial kidney, dialyzer, hemodialyzer, portable kidney machine. Quiz: ultrafiltration valve creates A. Positive pressure, negative pressure, no effect, D. None. Our answer is ultrafiltration valve creates negative pressure. The frequently asked questions: explain the operation of hemodialysis machine, explain the operation of portable kidney machine. Thank you.